Hey guys, this is Jamie from MJJ Extreme Gaming here, and we're back with more of the forest. Now I know last time I said I'd have that log cabin built, but I had a few issues with the forest. So, to start off, I saved the game, exited, to make sure the recording was all okay. When I came back in, I started building, you know, the log cabin, the fence, or the wall even I should say, that I said I would. But then I got hungry, and then I couldn't find any animals to kill. And I looked it up on Google, and that is a known bug, so that was a problem. But now they fixed that bug, and I'm able to play again. So this is actually a different save game, because I actually died on that save game. So, as you can maybe see in the background there, I've done something a little bit different. I didn't actually get the log cabin built. I intended on doing it, but it took me ages to build that wall. So I built this little wee bench. I thought this looked pretty cool, just in my little wee camp. So I've slipped the fire and the shelter, that's all still the same. There is one new thing that I did. When I restarted the game, I got this modern axe. Now it was just found there down on the beach, and I was trying to think of a way I could like implement it back in so you actually got to see me find it. But there was no good way of doing it. I mean, I did think about going down there, and there's just no way I thought that seemed a really good way. So I just picked it up, and I'm just telling you about how I've got it. So I built this wall. Actually, I built these things here as well. These are stick holders. They aren't very good. Well, they're good, but I can't really work out how to use them. They seem to only hold 2 sticks, and you can walk right through them. These things here are very good. They're log holders. I used this a lot when I was building this. This took me ages to build. I know there's a few imperfections here and here. You used to be able to run right through here, but I put the effigy there, or another effigy there, to stop you being able to run through. Now, I don't know, I can't remember what I did in the recording, but I think the effigy's even in a different place, and maybe it's even a different effigy altogether. I can't honestly remember. But, so this is a doorway here, and the rest of it is just defense walls. I can show you this on the blueprint system. So all the walls you see are them, so there's 6 each to build, and the door is 5 each. Now, I don't know about the door. I can't work out. I've not seen a door for it, and I don't honestly know if you actually get a door. So, because otherwise I would have just left a hole. But it looks quite good. So I've got this bigger effigy now. I think I added that at the end. I'm not sure. And then I added another 2 effigies either side. This one's actually a useful thing. It stops you being able to run through. This one's not. It's just for looks. So you run around the side. Now apparently these are to stop the mutants coming up, but I don't know how true that is, because because I've been playing a while now actually, because I've had to shift all the logs. You can actually see where I've deforested there and how many logs. So each of these took 6 logs to build. You roughly get about 4 logs a tree, I would say I got on average. 2 logs minimum, maybe about 6 logs maximum. 5 even, really, I don't know. So it took me ages to build. I mean, I spent most of the day building it. But I think it's well worth it actually. But yeah, I don't know if because I done a save game to exit and get fraps open. But this area was just lined with body parts before I left. Mainly because it was just there's only one real way of putting this. I came out here, about 20 of them come up, about 3 of them saw me and started sprinting, so I ran back inside, just like this, turned around, and then there was more, and it wasn't good. I had to beat them with this axe, so that's just the general of what's been happening on the forest. I hope that this game save doesn't corrupt or anything. I hope, even when they update the versions, I hope I can keep this game save, because I really do. Spent a lot of time getting all this wall built and that. So, I now know this here is their worship tree or something I saw on Google. I was looking through the wiki, and apparently they come up here to worship, and this is their... I was right, this is kind of like a waypoint type thing. It's like their effigy to try and keep me away. But it didn't work very well. So, I don't think they're too happy about me living here. So, we're just going to have to keep defended up. There's also a yacht over there. I don't know if that was there before, because I know it was quite foggy last time I played, so couldn't really see it if there was. But that's quite far out, and I did see sharks. and the rain stops. Just typical Scottish weather, really. As soon as you leave the house, it starts. And then over this side, there was, can't remember. I think there was. I'm sure I saw a boat of some sort out there. I'm sure I did. Anyway, it's obviously not there. So, one thing I didn't actually pick up was this fishing pole again. So, you still keep your plain axe thing, which is a lot smaller compared to this big thing now. I like this big one more. So I've kind of worked out kind of the way the patrols go. They seem to come from down. They don't really come from down here, but if they're big, they come from here. Like if they're a big patrol, they come this way. And I mean, there's. It must be like there's these waypoint things all over. What's this? I'm not going in there. I'm not geared up enough to go in there. That might be a base. I hope that's not their base. Because if it is, no wonder they're annoyed at me. I've just built on their lovely mountain view. So, I didn't really have much planned for what I'm going to do today. I was just going to kind of do what I did last time and just have a wee playthrough. I'm going to go back up to the camp though, and I want to go have a look to see what I can build. Also, kind of in the way of traps, I want to maybe set up a few, just to thin them out before they actually get up here. I actually have found a problem, is every time I seem to come back up here, there is occasionally one just like floating around. L to use lighter. That must be a glitch from when I was in the cave. That's not much else I've been doing. It's just carting all these logs backwards and forwards. It got very tedious very quickly. It was the worst. So, there's not much happened around the back here. I've still got that temporary shelter thing. I want a log cabin. I do really like the idea of a log cabin, sitting at the back here. But, just getting all the logs up. That's going to be the nightmare, because it was like too much to get all them ones up here, let alone doing a whole new log cabin. So I'm going to cook some food actually. Just light the fire. Now these things here are armour, and it protects you against like when they swipe at you. I suppose that's how I've not been dying, because I've been putting the armour on every time I kill them lizards. I'd quite like to go and explore the yacht. I think that would be quite a fun thing to do. Actually, we could have a look at the building menu, see what there is. Right, walls with windows and all that. I don't know, we don't really need them. Fires, well we've got the fire pit. These are locked. I don't know if there's a way to unlock them, or it's actually not even been added yet, so I think we might just leave that. Shelter, we could actually do with this hunting shelter type thing. That could be quite cool. We could have one of them. Again, that's collecting logs. I don't really want to be doing that. That's custom buildings again. It's true.